Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. How are you guys today? I want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a thankful and fulfilling holiday. And, we'll jump right in. Thank you guys. And what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving? Okay, so today I want to make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. To all my new subscribers, welcome. And yes, I'm Miss Sean Light 7, and I'm just here just give you a few brief messages. Um, it should be time stamped in the bottom when the reading will start, but if not, you are welcome to time stamp it in the comment section. So yes, I have just a few quick now, as far as my readings go, these readings are raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased. Reader here for 21 plus, okay? All suggestions and questions can be left in the comment section below, but please think about the questions you leave me in the comment section. Any ill or malice intent will be returned to sender. Whatever intent you sent it to me will also be returned to you, okay? Um, um, as far as those thumbnails are concerned, animals in any reading you see on in the internet are atonements. Okay, and that's why you see on my table I work with animal decks. Okay, I work with the elements, I work with air, and I work with water, and I conjoin them all together in a metaphysical art that I study here as the above and so below. Okay, so at that moment, when you come over and you ask me what kind of demonic uh, readings am I doing, that meant that you did not read the reading. Okay, this is figuratively, metaphorically, and you know, they give me these messages in a theoretical. I have to bring these messages into reality. Okay, I can't tell you when it tells me something about I don't know how many people live near a pasture. But this is somebody's emperor here, okay? So somebody's here is telling me, and they telling me that this is going to be a tower moment with this emperor, okay? So when I look at when they send me that, I don't know where I'm at in these cards and lands. The native spirit people are from many years of thousands of years ago. Okay, so when they're telling me, I gotta make sure that it's a message that relates to now. It might not even make sense to me. Okay, so when you come and attack the reading and you haven't even watched the reading, you just going by a picture. You have to learn to read. Reading is fundamental. This is why this is called advanced proficient, comprehensive, so that you know that the journey that you are on is not just here and we're gonna go and I'm gonna meet Tom and we're gonna live happily ever after. It might, but we have to get to that point. It's a destiny to get there. I mean, you think it's a destiny. I'm sorry. You think. That's what most people think. It's a destiny. I'm getting there. We're going to this resort. Hedonism. We're going there. I'm not going to take all my clothes off. Before the end of the trip, all of your clothes are off. Okay? It's just, you don't know. So they always say never. You never know. Okay? So that was my first start into this, holiday. Today, now tomorrow, I guess most people will be cooking their food for the holiday, and having gatherings. When you having your gatherings, make sure you guys are they selling you in small gatherings because the numbers are climbing. Okay, so let's get started, everybody. I don't want to hold you, but I just want to let you guys know to have a happy and thankful Thanksgiving holiday. Black Friday is following behind that. Catch those sales. I don't know about that, but there are some great deals out there. And if you are a bargain shopper or a frugal shopper, this is one of those good times of the year to catch some good sales and deals. Okay, not only at the stores, but also online as well. Okay, but also worry about those package nabbers. They have been up and coming as well. So the more packages people start to get for the holiday season, the more the packages grabbers are coming out as well. That has been channeled message. Okay, so let's keep it moving. So they wanted to give us some clarity on our beliefs here today. They wanted to let us know about the clarity of our beliefs. So whatever you believe. Now, a lot of people, that's what we're coming into, the clarity to what you believe. So I get a lot of messages relating to, my messages are, I don't give the messages. I'm just the messenger. Okay. So at that point, I just tell you what they said and tell you keep it moving. Okay. So I had one on here with the Lady Deadpool. And a lot of people didn't watch that, but that was a really profound message in there, and a lot of people missed that message. My message is only some of those messages, like the algorithm on my YouTube has a certain amount of people. If I have 260 people as subscribers, YouTube expects for you to have a certain amount of people subscribe, certain amount of people to stay throughout the whole video. They expect for you to have this is not just getting on here and making a video. It's more than that, okay? So when you see us YouTubers here with videos every week, we put a lot of work into those videos, and for people to just look at them or can't read enough to understand comprehension of what is the message being told to them. So when you miss a message, that's just your missed opportunity. I look at that. So the 25 that got that message, they know what the next road ahead of them is. Just the ones that don't. Whenever you catch that message is when it'll be for you. But until then, here we are today with a new message, okay? So the native spirits wants to know about our beliefs today. They want to know where you stand in your beliefs, okay? So let's talk about it. So for 7 minutes, I'll let you guys know about what I believe that my readings bring to the community of tarot, as well as intuitive readers, as well as to the psychic reading community, okay? Because there's so many here, and if I'm not your type of reader, definitely there's many to choose from, because I would rather have people over here that are willing to stay on the journey, to go with the change, than to have people on here fighting tooth and nail like I'm forcing you. This is not forced. I didn't force you to click this to come over here at all. So you forced yourself to come because you were curious to find out what was happening here. What am I missing? Yeah, you're missing a lot when you miss Miss Shine Light 7, because that's like that ray of sunlight comes straight to you. You ever had been doing something and all of a sudden it could be a gloomy time, and then all of a sudden the sun just comes and you fills the room. Okay? That's what Miss Shine Light does. But I shine light in dark places, and a lot of people don't want to hear about their dark places. Okay? And I'm not the bearer of bad news. I'm just here to be the messenger, okay? We are moving into that new, listen, Pluto and Neptune. Listen, we got a lot of problems that we had throughout this whole year, and we believed that we was going to get through this coronavirus, but coronavirus had a different message for us, okay? They doubled back and said it's a super bug now, okay? And a super bug strain is it's very different from a virus. If anybody worked in the hospital field, you already know superbug is very like a staph infection, or like a like a cellulitis that can travel up a nerve line, okay, like a lying dormant virus. So COVID is just not like that. It's just this thing is just attackful when it comes, okay? Just how it wreaks havoc. And also they have this vaccine out. I'm gonna just let you know about that. That's a two-step process. You get 2 shots. Okay. The first shot is going to cause you to have muscle aches, sickness, nose, headaches, fever, just as you would be sick. Then you go and you get a second round of that same injection. Okay. That's number 2. That's your belief if you like to have a vaccine. Okay. The protocol for the COVID-19 is 14 days isolation at home, okay? Unless you are having respiratory problems, okay? I'm ready to get into my reading. This is all the messages they want me to tell you. And then we have the shapeshifter. So, there's a lot of shape shifting around. A lot of things going around now that have, okay, you could be anything you desire. Let go of attachments to your identity and see the world around you with new eyes. Be marvelable, bro. Marvelable. Okay? Experiments with different ways of viewing reality. See the point of view of others. If you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, maybe you need to shift ways you see the person or situation. Transform into other forms of consciousness. It said that these beings were not imagining that they were changing into a specific animal, planet, or stone. They could actually morph into other shapes. Just because most people today don't think that this is possible doesn't mean that it's not true. Because it wants you to know that your past does not need to equal your future. Okay? And simply shift, sorry y'all, your point of view or your belief system can bring an entirely new destiny into being. To deepen your ability to shape shift, simply imagine that you are that you aren't. You are an animal, bird, plant, or stone. Okay, so that's when you get your stone people. Now be out here like they stone face out here. That's because they shape shift into they don't want to talk, they want to stay still. You see, it's a lot of different things. So when we break those different things down to characteristic traits, so that we can identify the things that they are. Yes, it's okay to see it in a card. Yes, it's okay, but do you identify what it is? Okay, can you identify? Okay, that is. Oh, okay, that's somebody trying to be. Oh, okay, you trying to be smart? Oh, is that a lie or is that the truth? Can you identify either or when somebody's sitting there telling you a bold-faced lie? Okay, to your face in the first 5 minutes. Yeah, hello, how are you? My name is such and such. Yeah, my color is blue. Yeah, I weigh about 110 pounds. I got a body of a athletic field. You meet them, they 210, 600 pounds. One of those types of things. Okay, okay. So make it a real so make it as real as you can. So when you turn yourself into these this animal, to this bird, to this plant, or to this stone, make it as real as you can. Doing this deepens your ability to shift your beliefs and limiting decisions that perhaps have held you back from fulfilling your highest destiny. Okay, so let's get that in perspective now. Let's take that shape shifting and put it in perspective. Okay, so now they talking about this for a long time. People then shape shift into whatever they thought was emulatable. Immutable. So whatever somebody else was doing, somebody else cultural shock, whatever they call it, where I emulate what you do. You got on braids, I want to wear braids. You got on skinny jeans, I want to wear skinny jeans. You got a new actor, I want a new actor. You want riding around in a Lambo, I want to ride around in a Lambo. You riding, walking around with Air Force Ones, I won't walk around with Air Force Ones, okay? That type of thing. Shape shifting. Being like somebody else. Everybody got a commonality in you. You wear baseball hats, you wear white tee and black cargo pants and some of them boots. That's a commonality. That's shape shifting into the block boy. Or I won't wear my pants sagging. That means something. I might be a down low boy if I want my booty out. I don't know. It's all got a meaning. Okay? It's a characteristic traits that's put them in a category. And they say, oh, we don't want to be categorized. And I don't go by titles or labels. But we got to put you somewhere. So when a man tell me that he wants to be a female, but he a man, got his male parts, and I need to put him in a sex part where men and women need to be, he been going to the women's bathroom, but when I lock him up, I got to put him in the men's section because he got a penis, okay? So it's the difference. Knowing the difference, okay? One thing might look like something, but it turns out to be something totally different, okay? So now we got the tribal spirit dance, okay? Let go. Say yes to life and be daring. Dance with your heart's desires. Unfold your wings. Unfold your wings and fly. Cast aside convention and restrictions and tune into the rhythms of your life. Laugh, explore, and go beyond your predictable behavior. Sometimes life is a messy and chaotic, and that's okay. And leave dishes and run out in the sprinklers. Okay? You are on the planet to be free. You don't always need to meet the expectations of others. You are here to explore and expand and step into your extraordinary self. Of course, there are times to live an extraordinary life, but there are also times to joyously fling your arms into the heavens and dance. Choose life on your terms and clear out mental and emotional clutter. Move beyond those situations that you have outgrown. Don't accept the rule you have placed on yourself or that others have placed on you. This is your time. Don't delay. Listen to the rhythms of your heart and follow your dreams. Okay? Turn on the music and move. Tribal dance doesn't isn't about the looking good. It's about feeling the beat inside of your heart and expressing this with your body and your emotions. If you want to break free, then start first with expressing yourself wild and free. What's that song? We wild, young and free. That's that song. And the circumstances of your life will transform. We're young, we're wild, and we're free. And that's at any age, from 0 to 100, or any age beyond. That's what it is. Okay. So now we're talking about everything. Okay, everything. Now we're talking about the Empress, and we're talking about the Knight of Money, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. Talking about the Four of Pentacles, and we're talking about the death and rebirth, okay? And about everything about this, okay? So this is about what they told us. 1829. Okay, and they said to be patient here on this Empress. So Empress, what's going on about your diamonds? You need to be shined into a diamond. You holding on to some things. You running off here into the thing. You done shaped and shipped to the stallion. So is it about a man? So what is going on? Divine feminine. Some here is about you, divine feminine. Divine feminine, this is definitely about you because you are here representing this reading right now. The Empress, this is you representing the reading right now. Okay. But there are some things that has happened here, Divine Feminine, that we need to talk about is our clarity on your beliefs and needing to be the right side up of things, having the right side up of things, and taking an X-ray vision of where you are. Okay? Taking an X-ray vision of where you are at this moment. We're about to step into that new portal, like I talked about Pluto and Neptune, and on December I want to say it's December the 20th. Those two will collide. We'll have a eclipse. I'm going to make sure that is the right date. December the 14th. I'm sorry, y'all. The date will be December the 14th, where Pluto and Neptune goes into I don't think it's in, is it in Pisces? No, I don't think it's in Pisces. But I think it's in Gemini right now. Are we in Gemini? I don't know. I like to ask a friend. I'm not real sure on that message. But let's talk about this here, you guys. Let's talk about it here. I'm going to clarify the print. All right, let me see. It says, see where direction we going. Because we want to be on the right side of upper things. And right now, she's here. They're going to tell us, y'all. And okay. All right, so that's what they want to tell us here. And this is a spirit tribal dance, okay? And, you know, they wanted us to listen to the rhythms of, you know, our spirit native language. You may hear a little bit playing and off in the distance. I don't want to put it too loud, you know, because it will interfere with the reading. Because they, okay, let's get started. Somebody might have to, divine feminine, are you feeling ill? You need to go to the hospital. Something needs to stop here. Ooh, we got a railroad crossing. It's a train wreck here. And this is 25. Slow down. They're telling you to slow down because it's going to be a train wreck if you don't watch out on some things with this emperor. And this emperor here, he's showing himself here, sitting here, looking and surveying his, you know, his person, place, or thing, his communities, his, you know, his group, his whoever's here. Where, like I told you, this I can't tell you this out in the land. This don't necessarily mean where you are. He's just a man. But when the premonition comes, it'll show me men walking on like a city street with a lot of traffic. That tells me I'm in a city of where a large population is. That's where the premonition comes. Okay, so that's what it tells me about this emperor. And somebody might need to go to the hospital. Somebody might be sick at the hospital. Somebody's emperor might be sick at the hospital. Okay, so tell me some things. Okay, so this tower moment on this night of materials, they want this to stop. Something needs to stop here. And then they told me that Princess of Wands is here. She's bearing her breast, so she's young. And it's about him holding on to somebody younger than her. Okay. And then they got the death and rebirth with the Prince of Wands. So he's passionate with little passion for anything. Okay. He has very little passion for anything. The Nine of Wands. So he always goes on a hope and a wish. Hope this works out. Hope this works. Hope this happens. Always contemplating and, you know, masterminding so that he can get things to, you know, work in his favor. Okay, so tell me some things here on this death and rebirth. Okay, so the high priestess. So she knows about what's going on here. She knows about what's going on here. So tell me some things about everything that's needed to know here. What do I need to know here? So they told me to take some patience and to avoid, this is the moon day. Between this time and that new full moon, this is some things we need to avoid, okay? And that's so we can go to our success, because it was on the back of this. So that's so you can get to your success. We want to get those contracts filled and those new things started in business, okay? No matter what it is. If it's no more than writing a receipt for your rent, that's your success, okay? That you was able to do that, okay? Because we on the right side up of things. Divine feminine. We've been so far and letting things lead us back and going here. And we say, oh, we don't want to face our truths. But sometimes we have to face our truths, okay? Let's talk about it here on these everything. So we got the story. You are the narrator of this story. Get started writing it, okay? The body, the mind, and the soul on the Empress. Okay, and this is the Grand Symphony. Okay, they told us about this music, this tribe. You are the orchestra of this symphony. You put this show together, okay? You might have had many failures in the past, and they told us about that. But don't compare that to your future. Your past cannot have to equal your future. It don't. They said it does not. Okay. And these are close encounters where they told us this railroad crossing. This was a train wreck here. They told me. Okay, because it's a lot of things that's sealed here on this seal. Okay, it says hard work and inspiration are foundations of true creativity. So where your true creativity is still sealed inside of you, it hasn't come to fruition yet, and you need to tap into your talents. Okay, so talk to me here on this shape shifting. What are we shape shifting here? What are they shape shifting here? What are they shape shifting here in our, ooh, the umbrellas, the shovels, the tentacles, and the rabbits. That's a lot of things to shape shift. I just need one. 2551. So these are the baskets, okay? These are the baskets that we weave. Okay? These are the baskets that we weave. They, when we trying to trap something out in the wilderness, we can make a wicker basket and catch us some crabs or catch us some lobsters. So we got to be able to weave a basket so it can produce a harvest. We know this is our harvest. We in our thanks and our giving. We are pilgrims in this journey. Really, that's how we started as pilgrims, and this is what it came down to: our supper and gathering and eating amongst this feast. We worked in the land. We put all of these things together. The air and the fire and the water and the earth. We put it all together and we made a big feast for us as pilgrims in this journey, not the destination. Okay, that's why these people, my spirit people, wanted to talk to us about shape shifting on this Thanksgiving, about the spiritual dance. Okay, the tribal spirit dance. That's that rhythm within inside you. And if you missed that, rewind so that you can hear what they were talking about. Okay? And let's see here, you guys. What do they want to talk about next? Tell me the baskets here. These are the dry deserts. It's abandonment here. It's about abandonment issues here, childhood woundings. And once we tap into that and go to that 5-year-old child where something hurt us, harmed us, or changed our mind as a child, that's when we'll discover our true self. Loving yourself starts with you. When you love you, others will love you the way you love you. Okay? If that makes sense to anybody today. Okay? Be gracious and be grateful. Joyous. Okay? Because all of those things change you and mold you into other people that you didn't know you could be. Okay? So this is that great fifth symphony here. And this is that stuck in the mud. Other than that, we'll just, if you don't see things a little clearer in a different perception, in a new dimension, and stop following that old map and discard of it, then you'll always be stuck here. Wandering and going around that mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she come. But guess what? It's the mountain line above. You can't stay here long. You either got to go over or go back. And going back, it might not be an option. It might be obstacles going back. Okay? Ooh, y'all. At the bottom of the deck is home. Where is home to you? Home is where the heart is. Where is that to you? Where is home to you? Okay? Clarity of belief. Where are you today in your life? Where do you stand on many subjects of political, personal, social, success, career, finance, prosperity, health, and wealth, peace, harmony, and joy? And next coming up, we'll talk about the non-virtuous things, the paths of nobleness. And if you are liking these types of readings and they have interested you, the as above and so below, May you subscribe, like, and share. Also hit that thumbs up along with that bell. Happy holidays, you guys. Many, many thankful blessings to all of you guys. Many. Namaste. Now I must go.